Hi everyone, Heather Gallion here. Today I'm going to be giving you a brief rundown of everything that was discussed during our August Coffee with the Admin team. During this meeting today, our administrators, including Mr. Gordillo and Mrs. Ramirez, as well as Mrs. Hotto, who is our new community school coordinator, talked to you all about how we are utilizing our Title I funds. And Mrs. Hotto talked about her new role as our community school coordinator. When we are talking about Title I funds, we are talking about specific funding that we get from the state of California that allows us to offer your children different opportunities. These opportunities include things like tutoring, the access to online programs such as SmartAnswers and Imagine Learning, the iPad checkout program, our extended day, as well as our intervention teachers who work with small groups of students during the school day. As part of our state funding, we do need to have state assessments that are completed annually. These assessments include our ELA assessment or English Language Arts and our math assessment. And those only happen in 3rd through 6th grade. We also have our LPAC assessment, which happens in TK through 8th grade. In addition to utilizing these funds in various ways, we want to get our families involved. We want to give you all the opportunity to participate and to be engaged with our school programs. You can be involved by joining our DLAC committee, which is our District English Language Advisory Committee, and our PTO, which is our Parent Teacher Organization. In addition to those opportunities, we do have a variety of school committees that you can participate in. More information will be coming on that very soon. When we are talking about school parent compact, every single Title I school has to have a school parent compact that is developed with you and our Feaster Charter School personnel. The purpose of this compact is to set out the responsibilities of the students, the parents, the school, to really strive in increasing that student achievement. So this compact will be discussed later on. We are still in the process of drafting everything, and we are so excited to get all of your input and have everything put together for you all. So we're really looking forward to that one. A couple of the programs that we use here at Feaster Charter School include Benchmark Universe, iReady, and SmartAnswers. Some of these resources our district has already purchased, and the district has agreed to utilize these programs throughout the school year. In addition, we have other programs that are specific to us here at Feaster Charter School. Now, this is not just about online programs. Your students also have access to textbooks, workbooks. Some of those are online, others are physical copies of the books. We want to make sure that our parents know their rights. So please recognize that you have the right to have a state qualified teacher working with your child. Whether that teacher is teaching under an emergency or a provisional status through the state qualification or licensing criteria has been waived, we want you to be aware of that. We also want you to know if the teacher is teaching in the field of discipline of the certification for their role. So for example, does our science teacher have a science credential? Does our PE teacher have the necessary qualifications from the state of California in order to teach physical education? So whether your child is provided services by paraprofessionals, and if so, what those paraprofessionals qualifications are, we want you to be aware of all of those things. So your involvement is truly crucial to your child's success here at Feaster Charter School. So you are your child's first teacher, 100%. You have the ability to influence your child's education more than any other teacher or school. And also, you know your child best. So please share information about your child's interests and abilities with the teachers, and ask to see progress reports. Ask for information about how your child is doing here at Feaster Charter School. A couple of upcoming events that we want you to know about. We will be doing state assessments like that LPAC that we discussed on a previous slide. We will also be having some PTO meetings. Our parent teacher organization is a great group of families who wanted to be involved here at Feaster Charter School. So their first meeting was held on August 8th. Their next meeting will be on September 1st. So we are very excited to have more parents involved. You will be seeing a QR code in a couple of slides so that you can get yourself connected with our PTO. In addition to the LPAC, which is going to be happening this month, state testing will be coming out later on this school year. So community schools, during our Coffee with the admin team, Mrs. Karena Haro, who is our California Community School Partnership Program Coordinator, her contact information is right there on the screen for you all so that you can reach out to her should you have any ideas about what we can do here at Feaster Charter School to meet your needs and to truly be a school that positively impacts our community as a whole. So when we talk about a community school, we are talking about a transformative, culturally proficient, evidence-based strategy for creating excellent schools. And one of the things that Mrs. Hutto was working on is like, why a community school? Why should we have this? The purpose of a community school is to leverage the assets and strengths of our staff, students, families to build trust amongst all interest holders and design a comprehensive, locally owned equity strategy. Mrs. Hutto put together this great graphic that talks about all of the different pillars that she is going to be working with a specific focus on active family and community engagement. So one of the areas that Mrs. Hutto shared where she wants to really show some growth is helping caregivers and families as partners, leaders, and learners. So we're excited to really get that going. So you can join our steering committee, which is a group of parents, caregivers, staff members who will be able to help share what they would like to see here at Feaster Charter School. If you are interested, please scan that QR code that you are seeing on the screen right now so that Mrs. Hutto can collect your contact information and reach out to and let you know about some upcoming meetings. Because truly we do exist here at Feaster Charter School. We exist to meet the needs of our community. And this is just making it a little bit more official by getting your feedback and reaching out to you and giving you an opportunity in an accessible way to share your thoughts and interests. Coming up next, earlier this morning, we had a mental wellness and harm prevention presentation. In this week's email, which will be coming out on Sunday, the 13th, I believe, we will be linking that presentation. We won't go into too much detail on this recording because it does have some sensitive content in there. Also tonight, which is August 10th at 5:00 p.m., we are partnering with Sweetwater Adult Education, and we are hosting an adult education informational session here in the NPR and on Zoom. Check your texts around 3:00. I think I scheduled it to go out. Around 3:00, we'll send you a text message with a link to the Zoom meeting if you'd like to join there. In addition, we are bringing back our ESL or our English second language classes. Last year we hosted ESL 1 and ESL 2, and this year we are rolling strong and we are going to start ESL 3 classes. Southwestern College will be here on campus on August 17th at 8:00 a.m. right outside the front office in order to help get you all registered. So I've been sharing a couple times throughout this presentation that we are really trying to get as many parents involved as possible. QR code that you're seeing on the screen right now, go ahead and scan that for me, and that will bring you to a form where you can submit your information so that we can reach out to you and let you know about upcoming events and different volunteer opportunities. So thank you so much, Feaster families. Please, any questions that you all have, go ahead and add them in the chat. Any feedback or any thoughts that you have where we can really work to make this a productive and effective community school, please go ahead and add those in the comments. So thank you so much, Feaster families. We really appreciate you all, and we look forward to seeing you at some of these events. Thanks, everyone.